MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Down the third baseline. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Williams is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Here comes another 0-2. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Fouled away. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and they easily pick him off. That's awful. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 hit well on the ground to first. There's one. He's out. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds,
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. Eflin, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff who won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. At third, here's Frazier. Now the pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Smoked on the ground left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Jeanette has it for one. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
That is it. The catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Trumbo. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Reds.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Striding in, Scooter Jeanette. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 56.
Digging in, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Winker, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now another 0-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners. on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice Coach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Maikel Franco will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Franco, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Line, but speared on a hop. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. Phillies get a couple of hits here. Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hard hit ball to short, fielded by Galvis, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now in the box, Jimmy Childers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The pitch in there for strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he is really.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. His first homer so far in the series, and with it the Reds have tied the ball game at 1.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Now at the plate, Scooter Jeanette. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Winker's under it, and he makes the catch for out number. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
He throws him on the fastball there. Devin Mesoraco becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Eflin. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And the pitch.
Eflin.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Winker. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 17.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. In now, Michael Franco. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Now batting, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Now batting, Wellington Castillo. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Little chopper back to the mound. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind. Jose Peraza is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting. In the dugout and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Childers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
This is line to left, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Maury Coggin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in now, Zach Eflin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Coggin, a Minnesota-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Hamilton is there. 2 gone. Into the box now, Nick Williams. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at bat. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Joey Votto will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. And that ends the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They trail it 4-1. Jamal Yamada has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 33.
Stepping in, David Peralta. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he misses 2-1. Yamada, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. High fly ball after straightaway center. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Left field. Winker comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Wellington Castillo for his career in this matchup. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Casilla leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Winker is under it, and that retires the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits to this point. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williams ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Head-to-head with Adam Warren, he's 1 for 4. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Kenny McElroy will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 5-1. Tommy Canely enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tommy Canely.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Freddie Galvis.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Rajay Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Rajay Davis.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
So coming to the plate, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, number 6.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup. That clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now.
Number 17, Reese Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 1. Bill Parrish will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 9, Bill Parrish.
At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Parrish, the former Red Sox, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now batting,
digging in, Jimmy Childers. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The Reds down to their last strike. Line drive to center field. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hardworking crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.